everyone, and welcome back to Jockflix. Today, we'll look at 10 times Michael Jordan disrespected other NBA players. This celebrity athlete was not afraid to get in someone's face and tell them what he thought, whether they were partners or opponents. Buckle up for these shocking facts.
The level of fear that he inspired in others was insane.
It didn't matter. He wanted to come in and kill you.
Now Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller having a go at it.
Number 10 on our list is Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, whose owner was Michael Jordan at the time. Walker did well for the Hornets, eventually emerging as their all-time top scorer. When Walker's agreement expired in 2018, Jordan offered him a low-ball contract extension deal. Walker left the Hornets and signed with the Boston Celtics. This story demonstrates how Jordan's competitive personality might sometimes cloud his decisions as a team owner.
Damn, they're bumping into each other. Yeah. I'm like, oh, my bad. But I look up and I'm like, oh, shit, yeah. Michael Jordan. He like, Devontae, what's up? Right, his whole hand took off. Yeah.
Up next is Steve Kerr. Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr famously got into a physical fight during the 1995-96 season. According to Michael Jordan, Coach Phil Jackson assigned Kerr to guard him during practice. Jordan began playing very physically against Kerr, and so Kerr returned that physicality. Before soon, the two began trash talking. Kerr stood up for himself against the very aggressive Jordan. The practice became more physical, and then elbows were thrown from each player.
He hauls off and hits me in the chest, and I just haul off and hit him right in the eye.
And that's when Jordan hauled off and punched Kerr, leaving him with a black eye. Jordan would later call Kerr and apologize for his behavior. Kerr blames the fight on competitive intensity. Kerr said standing up for himself was the best thing he ever did. It made him and Jordan's relationship stronger.
Phil put Steve Kerr guarding me.
We were on opposite sides in a scrimmage, and he's talking all kinds of trash, and I'm pissed because, we're getting our ass kicked.
Phil sensed my aggression, but he was trying to tone me down, and he starts calling these tick-attack fouls. Now I'm getting mad because for you to be protecting this guy, it's not gonna help us when we play New York. It's not gonna help us when we play these teams that are very physical.
Jordan allegedly made a comment that negatively impacted Muggsy Bogues' career. Michael Jordan mocked Muggsy Bogues before his game-winning shot, which Muggsy missed. Muggsy claimed that this moment ruined his career. According to unofficial statements claimed by former Bulls assistant coach Johnny Bach, one of Jordan's most cutting remarks may have ended the career of Charlotte Hornets guard Muggsy Bogues, who, at 5'3", is still the shortest player in NBA history.
I've never seen a game or played in a game where Muggsy didn't dictate the tempo.
In a tight 1995 playoff game, Jordan pulled away from the Bogues and said, "Shoot it, you slamming midget." Bogues missed the open look and later told Bach that the incident caused him to permanently lose confidence in his jump shot. Bill Cartwright, a three-time NBA champion, Bill Cartwright was Jordan's fellow player on the Chicago Bulls. Jordan frequently disrespected Cartwright, arguing with him and criticizing his plays. Cartwright threatened to break Jordan's legs if he abused him again. Unexpectedly, this threat appeared to be successful as Jordan stopped abusing Cartwright and both of them went on to win a championship together. Michael Jordan and Derek Martin had a verbal exchange during a game on November 30th, 1995. The Grizzlies were leading the Bulls by 8 points in the third quarter when Martin trash-talked Jordan, telling him he was having a bad night and the Grizzlies would win. This frustrated Jordan, who then scored 19 points in the final 7 minutes of the game to lead the Bulls to a 94-88 victory. After the game, Jordan met Martin in the locker room, telling him to never talk to the guy I'm guarding again. This almost turned into a fight between the two players. The story is told by Derek Martin, who was playing for the Vancouver Grizzlies at the time. He says that he learned a valuable lesson about trash-talking Michael Jordan from this experience. Cigars and a strong presence were part of Jordan's public image. Jordan did not burn anyone with his stogies, but he used them to demonstrate his strength. According to Washington forward Chris Webber, during the 1997 playoffs against the Bullets, Webber stated that before the last match of the Bulls series sweep, The young team arrived at the arena to find Jordan and Scottie Pippen smoking cigars and hanging out near Michael's Ferrari. Jordan said, "Who's going to check me tonight? I'm already celebrating. This is just a formality." Former professional basketball player Jim Jackson, while playing for the Nets in the 1996-1997 season, Jim Jackson was having a great game against Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, who were the reigning champions. Jackson and Jordan were trash-talking all game. Jackson finished the game with 33 points. However, Jordan and the Bulls still ended up winning the game. Jordan interrupted Jackson's insults by pointing out that Jackson was wearing Air Jordan sneakers. I guess he just wanted to be like Mike.
Well, we got you there, Michael. How are your ribs feeling, by the way?
A lot better.
And we've tried to get some answers out of Charles here. Maybe we'll reveal what you say.
I'm just glad his little ribs are all right. He's been whining about them for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Don't worry about it, Charles. You can forget I'm still the boss. If you need a job, I advise you to be quiet.
Well, are we going to see this happen? Can you tell us anything tonight?
No, I can only tell you that I have a very good player coming to Washington, D.C., and I may not need another.
I was going to say, and his name and his initials are not CB.
I tell you what.
Not CB. KB is pretty good.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
I'm not sure I might even consider coming down until you up the ante.
Stay at TNT. I think that's your best effort.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
From disrespected to legend, the Reggie Miller story. A young and promising basketball player, Reggie Miller, was well known for his ability to trash talk. In the first year of his career, he made the decision to trash talk the great Michael Jordan over a practice game. Who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right, there's a new kid in town, Miller said. Miller delivered on his promises in the first part. Jordan only had 4 points while Miller scored 10. Miller appeared to be making progress toward disproving the legend. However, the second half saw a significant change in situations. Jordan went on an offensive attack, seemingly woken by Miller's challenge. Miller was only able to score 2 points in the second half, while Jordan scored an incredible 40. Jordan approached Miller after the game and warned him not to speak to Black Jesus in such a way ever again. Miller never again spoke badly of Jordan after being humbled by his performance. This incident is just one of many where Michael Jordan shut down those who criticized him. A $20,000 diamond earring was presented to Charles Barkley by Michael Jordan as a gift prior to a game, but he later revealed to his assistant coach that it was meant to be a joke. In the NBA Finals of 1993, Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns and Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls faced off against one another. On a day off in the middle of the championship series, with the Bulls leading 2-1, the former Dream Team friends went golfing. Jordan gave Barkley a $20,000 diamond earring merely to appease Sir Charles. Barkley reportedly told Jordan, "You won't get in my way the rest of the series." Though this may just be a rumor, Jordan would later say to me, "What is $20,000? Charles believes we are very close friends. I hate that fat bleep." Jordan scored 55 points in Game 4, and the Bulls won in 6.
Who's the wiser?
I know when to eat, when not to eat.
Now, you do say, though, that he is cheap. I've heard that.
Oh, my God. I say that. Everybody says that.
You believe
not.
that?
No, I don't think. See, he's dressed too well to be cheap.
Thank you
He
very
spends all
much.
his money on clothes.
Oh, okay. But when you say he's
I
cheap,
wish you spent
Hey,
something.
all I got was this cheap Jordan stuff.
is it true that you all still split the bill, that you wouldn't just say, "Let me take care of it"?
No. You know, when you get in the limelight, you have a lot of freeloading friends.
Yeah.
I don't want him to ever think that I'm
you're
just
one of
hanging
them.
out.
Yeah.
So we fight over the bill.
But he is.
These are only a few of the incidents in which Michael Jordan showed disrespect towards his fellow players in the NBA. Kindly leave your comments below with your thoughts on this video. If you thought it was good, please subscribe and like it if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.